and losers. Welcome back to Milk and Honeys. I'm Kayla Becker.
And I'm Vanessa Curry.
And last week we teased that we were going to talk a little bit about what it was like being raised as a millennial back in the day, because it's been very apparent lately, especially to the Gen Zers who follow me on social media, that I'm old now. Isn't that a weird feeling?
Yes. I don't feel old, but
we're not.
I do. My body feels a little old. My mind doesn't feel old.
Yeah. I mean, they always say age is just a state of mind, and I do feel young. I feel like it is weird because I feel like I'm 10 years younger than I am.
Same.
Right?
But then when I meet someone 10 years younger than me,
like, oh,
I'm like, oh, you are.
Yes.
It's just, it's, you know what it is? It's always just life experiences that make it so different.
Okay, that's fair.
That's where I feel as though I am that person now that is like, oh, well, just wait till you do this X, Y, and Z, and you'll feel like I'm doing that now. People used to tell me that, I'd be like, yeah, right, whatever.
Yeah.
And no, it is true. It's like, I think that's the biggest difference of just mentally, we've gone through a lot of more life experiences.
Yeah, we feel like boomers at this point.
Know.
But we're going to go through, I'm going to hit this mic 10 times. If you're listening and not watching, you hear like random thuds. Vanessa's not hitting me. I'm just hitting the mic. We're going to go through like all of the things that millennials know, snacks and games and pastimes and music. But before we get going, I did want to give you something that I thought you would really appreciate.
I'm scared.
And I just thought you'd want to wear a little candy.
Kayla!
A little candy bracelet.
Oh
these
my
could be
God.
our friendship bracelets.
How cute
We all remember
that?
wearing these growing up, you know?
Oh my God, we're officially BFFs
We are.
now.
Y'all remember these, right? I'd like sit in class
Girl.
and like
someone talks to you,
that'd
like,
be our snack.
Like,
Yes. Let me show these
Oh
to kids that don't understand them.
These are so cute. Also so unsanitary, but like love.
Whatever. I know. We were so I feel like I never get sick as an adult. I get sick twice a year maybe because of how unsanitary we were as kids. We got all of our immune systems built up because
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bring out things that are gonna make us feel old throughout this episode.
This is
first,
so cute,
isn't it?
You guys,
can you never take it off?
I'm gonna eat all the candy. I'll just keep the string because that's really when you know.
I know
you're a BF.
We'll get the necklaces too.
Yes, we have to get like the necklaces with the broken heart.
Yes.
And you get the best and I get the friend.
Yes.
Or BFF, whatever.
Yeah, the little like,
yeah.
You know, it'd be funny if we could like go somewhere and get these made with like little milk and honey symbol candies, and then we can like sell them to you guys.
And you guys would buy them.
You'd buy them for top dollar. Okay, so last week you talked about you went to the Magic Castle.
Yes.
And it got me thinking. I was like, well, I wonder if I can learn a magic trick in time for this episode and like impress Vanessa with like a card trick.
Stop.
Well, I practiced a few and I couldn't do it. But
okay.
I did think this would be an easier way. We all remember our Magic 8 Ball.
Oh, we sure do,
So I
honey.
think we should start and close out this episode asking the question to the Magic 8 Ball.
Okay.
Would you like to do the honors?
Sure.
Okay.
How about you ask the question, I'll shake it.
Okay. Is Milk and Honeys going to blow up and be a household name on podcast listeners everywhere?
My reply is no.
It's broken. We're sending it back.
We gotta do 2 out of 3.
We always did that. 2 out of 3.
Better not tell you now.
Let's do one more.
Okay, you know what?
I'm gonna do one more. I feel like
this is why we don't have them anymore.
This episode's over.
Let's see. Cannot predict now.
I'm done with you.
Sucks.
Is there anything in there?
Is there
that
any
says
good
yes?
thing? There's only
We're
so many
off to a really
sides.
bad start.
You may rely on it. Okay, we'll take that one. We'll take that one.
It says yes. That's what it says.
Well, that was
not
what we expected.
Maybe it's because it wasn't made back then.
Back then.
I need to go.
It's got to be different now.
It does. Well, I went on the internet because I wanted to buy like the Bop It and the Skip It. We all remember like Skip It. We all have like messed up ankles because you'd always like knock your ankles out. And I went on Amazon to buy these toys and you can't buy them on Amazon. They don't exist anymore. Well, Bop It's but it's a different Bop It.
Yeah,
so
the one that you got the other day, I was like, that's not a Bop It. I don't remember it looking like that.
No, it's like that looks like a spaceship. It's very like minimalistic Bop It. Like we want the one that looks like a dildo.
Yes.
And so I went on to eBay and there was a section under vintage toys. So I bought
It's
a Bop It and a Skip It. And we're going to have to play with it when it comes in.
We are. You guys will definitely see that for sure.
Yeah. What was your favorite millennial toy?
My favorite millennial toy, honestly, probably was a Tamagotchi.
You like the Tamagotchi?
I loved a Tamagotchi, which is funny because my 9-year-old niece just got one from a vintage store, I believe. I don't think she got it.
She knew what it was?
I think you could still buy them now because I was looking it up. But I do think she may have bought it at like a thrift store or something, but don't quote me on this. I'm actually just talking to my sister. So don't quote me on this, but she has one and she was asking me, how do I use this? How do I do this? And she pulled it up and oh my gosh, just seeing it through a screen. I remember getting it taken away in school and, you know, we weren't allowed to bring him to school because, you know, like, hello, you had to feed it. You had to, you know, make sure it was sleeping, go to the bathroom. And so I'm in class. We're all in class kind of, you know, checking our little Tamagotchis, making sure they're not dying. And yeah, it was just funny because my niece was like, why is it still crying? I just fed it. And I go, you eat like 70 times a day. So your Tamagotchi is still hungry. You just got to feed it again. And she's like, okay.
I kind of want to get it. I want to get one now.
Honestly, when I saw it, I was like, I want it. But again, that and like Furbies were my jam.
Oh my God, Furbies. Oh.
So creepy, but love.
And then what were the things we got that you could like grow the hair up?
Chia.
The chia pet. Yes,
a chia pet. Oh my gosh, the commercials.
A chia pet. Oh my God. But yeah, I feel like lately, and that's funny that your niece has one of these because like, how did she know what it was? I'd be curious to say like, I mean, I feel like now like my niece wouldn't. She just wants her iPhone. That's the only thing she really wants to play with.
How old is your niece again?
14.
Oh, okay.
She's at that age where it's like,
yeah. I did too. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't allowed to have a cell phone.
We didn't have like good ones. All we had on it was Snake and Tetris, but
on the phone.
Yeah,
did you have a cell phone in high school?
I did, yeah. It was one of those. I think it was a Nokia, and it was just like that round. It looked like a little, like a infinity symbol, sort of.
Okay,
and then it had like these like rubbery,
the little butt,
condoms, like almost that you could change the color. Oh yeah, and it had a hard antenna, not one that went up, but just like a hard antenna.
Man, it's so funny. Phones. I remember in high school, the rich family in our the Wellburns, they owned the cabinetry, the cabinet making factory, whatever. But she came in with a gold Razor phone. And the Razor phones were like so hot back then. You know you had money, and especially the gold Razor phone or the pink one. Yeah. And I wasn't allowed to have a cell phone until I graduated high school.
What?
Yeah, we weren't allowed to have them.
But you lived in a smaller town.
And we didn't have a cell tower anyway. I told you before, like, we had the walkie-talkies.
Yes.
The little
walkie-talkies.
Southern Link beep beeps.
But what was your favorite? My favorite cell phone I ever had was a Sidekick.
Yeah, I had the Voyager, which is kind of similar. It was like,
what was that?
Like it was this way. And
and you flipped it like this.
Yeah, that was my first phone. When I was able to have a phone.
I still like do this like a Sidekick. You know, you just like I would flick it, put it down, flick it up, put it down, flick it up, put it down. And yeah, it's like that's why my anxiety hit after because like
you had something like a little anxiety
I had something
thing.
to just like.
Yeah.
Flick it. Like, and I would rhinestone the back.
Of course.
The whole 9 yards.
It was funny, like back then we wanted our cell phones to be like so small and sleek. And now it's like these, I mean, this is a
brick.
Like I can't even, I can't hold it in my hand. I have to like use two hands to like type. Like how did this happen? Have we changed into, I know Android now has a flip phone.
They do, yes.
Right.
And it's weird. It's like you flip it open and it becomes one screen. And I've seen it and it does actually like
it looks cool.
Looks cool, but I'm never leaving an iPhone.
No, but
sorry.
I wonder how many people go from like when you swap from Android to iPhone. Like I wonder if that's like
because like no one is going from iPhone to Android, let's be honest.
No.
But if you are, why? Tell us why. Like I want to know because a friend of mine gave me her Android. I'm like, I don't know how to work this.
No, I'm not learning. What? Back to being a millennial. I'm too old to relearn things or to learn new things. I don't want to have to learn new technology.
Well, what was like the dumbest toy that you got an injury from?
Definitely Skip It.
Yeah.
Like it was so painful. I'd be like crying. I'm like, I want to go again because it has the ticker on it. And so I had to win on the playground and have like the most Skip It's. Thought I had all this like coordination and I have none.
We built stilts one time.
Out of what?
Yeah, we had like these high sticks, and then my uncle would nail in other little pegs, and so we'd like walk around with them. My mom did it, my grandpa did at the time. Everyone would try it, and I definitely like fell a few times and probably scraped my knee from that. But it was so fun though.
We were dangerous back then and stuff. Like I didn't know how to skateboard, but we had this big hill, and so I would sit on the skateboard and like wipe out without fail every time, scrape my knees. But I feel like back then you scrape your knees, you get up and you just go and do it again.
Yes.
Right?
Well, my mom would always say, put some ice on it. Even if you're bleeding, just put some ice on it. Put a Band-Aid on it.
Literally, you could be having like half your skin.
Yes.
You need a skin graft, but no, we're not.
We're just putting ice on it. No. That's how it was. I
still have this big scar on my knee from like running. It's like, it's keloided. And I was going for a jog, and there's like back gravel, and I tripped and fell. My dad was running behind me, didn't even know he was there. I fall and hear laughter, like this big laughter. He saw me like wipe out. All the rocks went up into my knee. No. I mean, the amount of blood. And my mom was like, put some ice on it. I probably, if I had stitches, I would have perfect legs. But mom, because of you, I have a deformed kneecap because you made me put ice on it.
Oh, I know. Till this day, I want to get a tattoo of like a little melting ice for my mom, because it is so funny. It's like a running joke, like just with our family. We're like, put some ice on it. Oh, you're literally gushing blood. Just put a Band-Aid.
Yeah, put a Band-Aid.
Put Band-Aid on.
And that's like difference between like boomers and like millennials.
Yes.
Like, and then now Gen Zs, they scrape, and it's like, oh my God, like call the priests.
Yes, hospital. You know? We're dying. We're dead. We're already dead.
Yep.
Yeah. It's crazy. It is very
it's been funny lately, like especially being on TikTok and seeing all the comebacks of all these like bands, like Genuine and the Yin Yang Twins have been doing performances over at SeaWorld, and it looks like it looks like people's like pawpaw is up there on stage grinding and like hip thrusting.
But can we talk about the audience though? The audience they're twerking, they're getting lit, and I was watching this one TikTok, and this girl's like, didn't we cancel SeaWorld? Like, they're like,
we were mad at SeaWorld a few years ago.
She was like, I'm sorry, I was wondering where this was, because she didn't know at first. And then she goes, we're with Free Willy. We're at Free Willy's house singing Yin Yang Twins, and everyone in the audience is literally lit AF. Can I say AF anymore? I don't even know. Is that not cool anymore?
I don't know if it's cool anymore, but that's about on this episode, we can say whatever the hell we want. Okay?
That's true. That's true. I mean, I would want to see them.
I really actually want to go. I mean, I've been watching the videos, and it's like literally, it's like someone's grandpa's up on stage, and like we remember obviously Yin Yang Twins,
of
like
course.
Homecoming Dance and prom. That's when I learned
grinding. I had to sit down on the bench because you were freak dancing at the time. You know, get like tapped on the shoulder.
But yeah, they're all coming back. We see 98 Degrees. You saw the. Bless their hearts. Nick Lachey.
Hold on, you guys. And these are not my comments, okay? But it's just sometimes the comments, I mean, I always go to the comments first.
Of course. Obviously. But when you see something that you know is going to be bad, you have to rush to the comments.
And I feel bad because, like, obviously love Nick Lachey. Like,
watch the video in question.
You know, you have to watch the video, but it's like, people were saying it took me 10 views to realize this wasn't a tribute band.
Yeah.
Then someone said, why are they singing in lowercase? Mm-hmm. And then someone said it's giving low back pain.
There's like a part in the dance where they're supposed to do like this like high kick, and you see them all just do this little shuffle and just like.
But that's what I'm saying. Our minds are still young, but our body's like,
I don't know, but that's to me. I mean, they're older than. I mean, they're not 10 years older than us. No, they're like.
No, I think so. Yeah.
You think they're 10 years older than
I think
us?
they're probably like, 10
we were kids when they were all coming. Yeah, because I was like,
for sure.
literally in my living room learning the dances when I was in elementary school, and they were already teens.
Yeah. I mean, people were still like vibing and living for them, but it was it was funny. But like, I love that for that. Like, I you know what? Like,
they're still selling tickets.
Get it. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're selling tickets, and some people who are present time trying to sell tickets can't sell tickets. So it's
true.
I got to give it to them. The only person that like I can't give it to though is Justin Timberlake.
Are you mad at all that? The whole like everyone's mad about Justin Timberlake and not singing the songs?
I just feel like he's just up there. He's literally putting the mic down on the stage.
I just saw like one clip. Was it the whole concert he's doing?
Pretty much. Like he's like he keeps just like letting them sing, and there's everyone saying, why did I pay for a concert for me to sing?
Yeah.
I want you to sing. And he's just kind of there.
Just
and
kind of phoning it in.
He just feels like he doesn't really want to be there. And
He
if you don't want to be there,
doesn't.
then don't.
But I guess he's got to pay the bills. And I think like, it's like,
Exactly.
what else is he doing? And now he has Lyme's disease.
Right.
Which, you know, that's kind of
Right.
code in Hollywood for maybe something else.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
yeah,
But I don't know. It wasn't the JT that I
Of course
remember.
not. I mean-
not that neither is 98 Degrees, but still, like they still were giving
Yeah.
life. Like they still have choreo. You know, they're still
Yeah.
they're trying their best,
And they do look happy to be there.
Yeah, you know, I mean, even the Backstreet Boys.
They're killing it. Backstreet Boys, they're in Vegas right now doing some shows. I think did you go to Backstreet Boys
I
recently?
went.
Okay,
I
how
went,
was it?
and it was amazing.
Okay.
Again, it's like they're still doing choreo. Yes, they may be a little slower, but it is so cool. And I started crying a little bit.
Really?
I looked over at Ozzy and I was like, this is so nostalgia. Like I was more of an NSYNC gal,
Okay.
but still, I mean, it's the same era. You know,
Yeah.
I still liked the Backstreet Boys and I still knew basically all their songs that they sang, of
Mhm.
course. And it was just really awesome to see. And the visuals that they had, because they're doing it at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Oh, I want to go so bad.
It is just
I need to jet out
so
there if
fun.
we can
And
enjoy
everyone really, really gets into the first concert that they did, or the show that they did. They had everyone wear white. It was like
Oh, cute.
a little thing. And then everyone just kept doing it. So everyone wears all white
Really?
to their concert. And I'm telling you, like 97% of the people are wearing all white.
So they're all in. I think we live in this very nostalgic time. I think people are just like, you know, grasping onto that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And it was awesome. They were great. I loved it. I mean, like they're still ponying around the stage.
Oh my God.
You know,
We
it was really fun. And they did like a montage of their families and stuff.
Mhm.
And most of them, if not all of them, are like married and like
Mhm.
have kids and
Yeah.
stuff. So I know one of the guys had his family there. So they were
Really?
in one of the booths.
When it's
just
like being
dancing.
a kid, like when you kind of like recognize that your parent was like this massive global superstar. Like if you ever recognize it, or if it's like,
I think they do, probably in school.
that's true. If you go to
You
school, and like,
know?
oh my God, like, yeah. I mean, probably their classmates don't recognize it, but like the parents of the
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But it's still interesting. It's just, yeah. And
Who
then
was-
another person that we have to talk about is Nelly Furtado.
girl is getting it.
She is killing
Getting
it.
it. Yeah.
I mean, people obviously were saying negative things about her
People
weight.
don't let people just like
whatever.
yeah.
But most of the people are defending her
Yeah.
when people talk about her
Good.
weight. And they're like, this is a natural, voluptuous woman.
She's this
And
she's
she's
different than 25
gorgeous.
years ago. Gorgeous. She's up there. Her her
her
vocals don't look-
voice sounds
Yeah.
just the same, exactly the
Yeah.
same, if not better. Like, and she's just, I was like, you go, Glenn
she seems
Coco.
so lovely.
Ah,
She seems so lovely.
she seems like a fun and like cool, down to earth, real person. Not that I know
She
her,
does.
but that's what she seems
She
like.
does. I feel
Yeah.
like she was not problematic. I feel like we haven't heard stuff about her being
No.
like ever. Really.
No.
Well, I was a little emo punk rock kid, believe it or not, and so like the Simple Plan, you know, they've released a new album, like 303. Of course, we see Blink 182, Love Creed. You know, this is like warming my like heart seeing all these
Oh yeah.
these little punk bands.
Oh,
kind of
yes.
coming back.
It's so fun. And anytime I listen to it, I'm in dire need of my duct tape wallets and my
Yep.
bands that I used
my
to
little
wear.
chain.
Yes.
My bracelets had all the. Do you remember those bracelets? Did you like wear
Yeah,
like the different colors?
jelly bracelets.
And then they meant something. Like if someone came
Oh yes.
and broke like
Yes.
the
If
pink
it
one, it meant they had
love
kissed you.
Yeah.
Or sex was the black one. So I was a virgin at the time, but I wore all black
Of
bracelets.
course.
I wanted to seem
Of
like
course.
I had
Well,
seen something.
It was the jelly ones too, that there was like two bracelets that you would connect, and it would be like that. You'd pull it apart and then put it on, and it kind of it was like connected right
like
here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, but they had
Yes.
like four different
Yes, they
same
had
one.
different
you could-
colors.
mhm. Yeah, I could bring those back too.
Good times.
Yeah, no, it's been fun seeing like all of these, like, you know, musicians kind of come back.
Oh,
and,
Avril Lavigne.
I mean, she never really went away though.
She never went
I feel like
away. But the fact that she's still here and singing songs from 2002
I
that
know.
everyone still
like
just is
Yeah.
obsessed
anytime
with.
Complicated comes on, I'm just like, all right, everybody, like, stop.
Yeah.
What are like some songs or like bands like that? Like if they come on today, or if you saw them today, you'd be like,
Well, I'm wearing their shirts.
I was
Spice
gonna. Okay,
Girls.
I was teeing you up for that
I was
one.
like, yeah, thank you. You threw it. And I'm catching it.
Are you a Spice Girls
Spice
fan?
Girls. Duh. Like Spice Girls. Okay.
Okay, so
Like,
you brought this in today.
Okay, this was my first concert.
That's
okay?
amazing.
This is from the concert. Okay, my sister took me with her boyfriend at the time and one of my like best friends in school. And she was Sporty Spice and I was Victoria. I was posh.
Okay,
you know,
posh.
like
yes.
very posh. Just like
I could see that.
figuring it out. I made my mom, or I didn't make her. I asked my mom to go buy me a little Gucci dress, aka from Target. And I wore the little Gucci dress or the little Gucci dress. And I remember making her cut it shorter because it has to be short.
It has
and
to
then
be.
so like there was one point where I was like, Mom, it has to be a little short. She goes, Vanessa, this is as far as I'm going. Okay. You are 12 years old. You are not like, and she did cut it for me because, you know, we grew up in the dance world. So like I was already used to wearing like boy shorts and whatever. But obviously my mom's like, you're going to a concert where there are adults there. So, but like, how cool is this? Like, I'm so happy that
you kept that.
That I kept this. And it's just like, I'm just obsessed and I still love them till this day. And
when's the last time they toured together? Has it been?
I don't know, but
they weren't together for that long. It wasn't.
No.
Right? It was like only a couple of years. The Spice Girls were the Spice Girls.
Yes.
And then they kind of went on and did their own thing and come back for like reunion.
Yes.
People, like even me, like I feel like I often think they were together for like 10 years.
Yeah, and I don't think so. I think maybe it was like even like 5 to 7. Maybe?
I think it was, I'm going to Google this.
Maybe.
I think it was less.
And
How long?
I have heard rumors that they may be doing a tour. They may all be coming back to do a tour. So if that's the case, I will be doing a world tour with them.
Will you? You're going to all of them?
No,
Yeah,
not all of
years.
them. I mean, I would love that, but no, I'll definitely, I would, if I cried at Backstreet Boys, I'm probably gonna like, pass out. I'm gonna be one of those girls at like the Michael Jackson concerts where she was like sweating and like, I love you so much. And then she like passes out because she's so.
That's gonna be you.
Yeah, that'll be me. What about you? What's like one band or artist or something that if you could see right now?
I mean, I probably like Simple Plan or like Green Day. You know, I think I loved Green Day back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But it was hard because growing up in my house, my parents, my super religious household, they didn't really let us listen to any secular music. So like if I wanted to, I'd have to like go to my friend's house and like remember like Jesse McCartney or Dream Street and like learn all the you know the dances and whatever. So I think definitely more the emo side. And you know, there's a music festival in Vegas, When We Were Young festival.
Yep.
And so a lot of times they do bring these bands back there, and I've been. And I freaking just go. So, I mean, 12-year-old Kayla is back. Yeah. You know, got the purple tips and the, love it. Okay, so not just music. Also, we've seen a lot of reboots when it comes to TV shows.
Yes, we have.
And movies. So we're going to play a little game called Popped or Flopped.
Okay.
And we're going to see if we think they popped or flopped as far as reboots go. So, Gossip Girl. Were you a Gossip Girl fan?
I was definitely a Gossip Girl fan.
And you're friends with?
Yes, Leighton Meester, who was Blair Waldorf.
Blair Waldorf, the one and only. Did you watch the new one?
She was amazing. I tried to watch the new one. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I mean, and it's funny. I didn't watch Gossip Girl like right when it came out back in the day. I kind of got into it a little bit later. Same. But I recently just rewatched maybe last year the whole season again just to watch it again. Yeah. But yeah, I tried to get into the new one and unfortunately I think it was a flop.
I agree. And obviously HBO agrees because they canceled it.
Yes.
But yeah, it did suck.
Yes.
And you can't, some things you just can't recreate. And the original Gossip Girl
is just too good.
It's so good.
It's just
iconic.
Too good. It is. Oh man, what a time! What an era!
Time. That was one of the best.
What an era! Okay, so what about?
Did you watch iCarly back in the day?
I didn't watch iCarly back in the day. Did you?
I watched it a little bit. I feel like it was a little later. Like I feel like it was like my little sister.
Yeah, because I think I was already like out here.
Yeah.
When iCarly started to pop off.
Yeah, I think it was a little later. But it got canceled too. They did a little iCarly revival and it got canceled.
But was it with the same people?
I really don't know.
Oh, okay.
I really don't know. I feel like so. I feel like they
must have been.
Yeah,
but anyway, either way, it didn't survive. It flopped.
I'm wearing my shirt right now. Mean Girls.
Yep.
The original movie, such an iconic millennial
100
movie.
out of 10.
100 out of 10. Again, could not be replicated in my opinion. I saw the musical. I love Renee Rapp. She's a Broadway. You know, I feel like she thrives on the Broadway stage. I think this movie was a massive flop.
I have heard great things about the musical.
Yeah.
The movie, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't even watch it.
Okay, yeah.
To me, it was a flop. I couldn't even watch it.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I was gonna watch it because there was some people who were in the past film that were in it, I believe.
Yeah, they brought back like Tina Fey's character, and
but I just I just don't know. It didn't capture me to want to even turn it on.
I don't want it to be a musical.
Yes.
I guess that also, and I'm weird with musicals as it is. I'm not a big fan, but like the way they did it.
On Broadway? Yes, obviously.
I'd go see it on Broadway for sure.
Of course.
But like
my sister saw it on Broadway, loved it. I think she's seen it multiple times actually on Broadway and loved it. But yeah, for the movie, I just thought it was a stretch.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that most people kind of felt that way.
Yeah, no. Oh, but this one.
Okay.
Fuller House.
I only watched Full House. I never watched Fuller House. Okay. But I loved Full House.
Fuller House for me is a freaking, what does it say?
Popped off. Positive. Positive. Pop means good.
I was gonna say
I didn't explain that at the beginning of this game.
Bop, but that's not right.
Actually, I was gonna name it Bop.
Oh, Bop.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Good or bad?
I say popped.
Okay, so it was
popped
great.
Off. Oh, popped off. Duh.
Yes.
Yes, I loved Fuller House. I think, isn't it still on? Like, aren't they still?
Fuller House is?
Yeah, Fuller House. My nieces.
They said it ran for
Fuller
5
House.
seasons.
Okay, yeah.
So it ended in 2020?
Okay, yes. So it went for a long time.
I mean, for a remake, that's a pretty big deal.
And I don't know. I loved it. I loved Fuller House. I loved Full House. It's not as good as Full House, obviously. Yeah. But I will say I watched it.
Okay. I mean, maybe I'll put it on the TV in the background.
You know, it's a little cheeky.
Yeah. All right, Beetlejuice. Loved, big fucking Michael Keaton fan. You know, I love Beetlejuice. Yep. And it was one of those movies when they were going to remake it, I was like, you can't remake Beetlejuice.
Right.
I think I was proven wrong. I love the new Beetlejuice. Same. I thought they did such a good job.
Same.
You know, the way they casted it, there was a lot going on. I think that's my only complaint was there was a lot of like storylines happening. Right. But I walked away very happy with it.
Yeah, same. I liked Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be as good as the first or, you know, at least the original. Having Michael, him still as Beetlejuice, if they had recasted him, it would have been a big flop. Exactly. But he's just like so consistently great and funny and like he is Beetlejuice. Yes. So, for sure. Through and through. Yeah. So no one else can be Beetlejuice. Freakier Friday.
So have you seen it yet?
I watched it and I would love to go watch it again.
Really? You loved it?
I freaking loved it.
I was worried about this one because, you know.
Well, yeah. Look, Lindsay Lohan not only looks amazing, her acting is amazing. She seems just different, more grounded. She seems a little bit more like the old Lindsay that we had.
She looks, oh my God, she looks so good.
You know, Jamie Lee Curtis is just phenomenal. And
what can't she do?
The amount of cameos that are in the Freakier Friday.
Is Chad Michael-Murray back?
Yes.
Well, it's just, that was one of my first crushes.
It was so good. Even the band in the first one. The girls come back.
They're back?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
Okay.
I laughed my ass off. I cried because there's emotional parts in it too. And then it's just so nostalgic when they start, you know, playing music again.
Maybe I'll go do that tomorrow.
Yeah. And I heard in an interview, I don't know if it was Jamie Lee Curtis saying this or somebody else, but they were saying, wouldn't it be fun if they did the Freakiest Friday? And that would be the third. Okay. And that will be with like the grandchildren.
Oh, that'd be cute.
You know? I was like, okay. I'm like, I'm in.
I'm buying tickets. I'll be there.
I am locked and loaded. I am in. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm going to watch that.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
I've heard good things. I haven't heard any negative reviews about it.
I did hear some negative reviews, but
screw them.
Whatever.
They're probably Gen Zs.
Yeah. Or I don't know. They just don't like Lindsay Lohan. I don't know. There could be different things, but to see somebody come back like that, like her, who was one of our favorite actresses back when we were kids and stuff, and it's really inspiring.
To see like all the lows, we've
literally seen all of her lows.
But she's one of the only celebrities from that time because they were all kind of like, you know, going down that little hole. Yeah, who really did come back in a good way and like better than I could have ever expected. We still see like poor Amanda Bynes, who is still like struggling. We all remember the Amanda Show, and
she was
Britney Spears, and, we've seen like, unfortunately, Aaron Carter, like a lot of these kids, Jamie Lynn Spears,
Yep. Yeah, no, it's really nice to see her back on the screen and doing well, because I know she's had some projects that did not do well in the past, and she's tried and whatnot, but yeah, her and Jamie Lee Curtis's chemistry is just unmatched, and it's just I'll go watch it with you again.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe next week we'll go see it.
Yeah, it is so good. So please go watch it and go support, because there was like, and then when they start like playing music, all the millennials in the theater, but are just like dancing, and like everyone's looking at each other like, I wanna go up to you. It's like, it was just so good. It was so good.
What was that? Remember the Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen that she did? Yes. I would watch that again if that came back with her.
We should put it on your TV tonight.
We should.
Yeah.
What was that song? That girl was a
yes, so good.
Oh, we love you, Lindsay. We're glad that you are back.
Yeah, same.
Okay, you probably don't have much to say about this next one.
No, I have not.
The Final Destination movies.
No.
I don't know if this really counts because they're not like remakes, so just keep doing them, but I had to throw it in there because the very first Final Destination movie was the best one of the franchise.
I saw that one.
The most recent one. I feel like the ones in between are like really cheesy, terrible acting, terrible like CGI. But the one that just came out, Bloodlines, a few months ago, I think was really good. And that was one of the first horror movies that kind of got me into horror. My sister would let me she worked at Blockbuster, so I got to go to Blockbuster, and she'd help me like Blockbuster.
If you
and
don't
check it
know.
Out.
Look it up.
Look it up. It was before Redbox. Even Redbox is like ancient now.
Yes. That was such a cool thing.
It
was.
was.
Let's go to the Redbox and pick some movies.
I know. Now, God, it's crazy what a difference in.
Now it's this.
Like literally.
Let's pick a movie.
You
don't have to go anywhere.
What happens? Like, what's the next?
I think it's like holographic.
Like they're
like
just in
3D, or it's just up there and you're just like watching it.
Or the VR. I think people do like watching the VR where they're kind of in it.
Because VR is wild.
I know.
That's insane.
I went and did one of those VR zombie shootout things.
Yep, I've done that.
Terrifying. I was like crawling on the ground, so I was scared.
It's scary.
It's
that
really
you really
scary.
think that you're dying.
I know. The zombies are running towards me. I'm like, you can move out of the way, Kayla.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. I'm getting eaten.
Speaking of getting eaten,
transition.
We're going to talk about snack throwbacks.
Like not considering like these. Yes. Why do you still taste the same, by the way?
I know. I didn't even have one. I think my favorite was the blue.
Oh, break your teeth. Oh.
Can you hear that?
It's a different recipe. They were more chalky back then, I feel like. Weren't they? I feel like they fell off.
Yeah, they probably took something out of them that was like killing us.
Well, you know what I just found out? Alex in there told us that one of my favorite candies as a kid was Warheads. Remember these?
Yep,
I sure Warhead
do.
Challenges?
Yeah.
And he was informing me that apparently the parents were complaining. Apparently. Whoa, hold on. Oh, never mind. I said 50 calories. I'm like, 50 calories per one? No, it's
per one?
No, it's per 4.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow. Sheesh.
So they're not as sour anymore. So I kind of want to put this to the test.
Okay, let's see.
What flavor do you like?
What's in there?
This one's empty. It's closed. It's empty. So we have.
That's crazy. I'll do. What is the green one? Apple or something?
Yeah, it's apple.
Okay, I'll do that one.
I'll do an apple too, so we can get the same sourness. I just want to see
you guys.
real quick.
I can already feel
You start salivating.
My tongue is just like getting all
okay. I just want to
watery
because I loved because before you couldn't because the challenge now is like okay, can you put one in your mouth and not make a face? But let's see if it's even a challenge. It's real sour. This one's still really sour.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Okay, whatever they took out.
Good.
That's probably for the best.
Okay, it goes away quicker. Oh, my eyes are watering.
Okay, yeah.
So it's already gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That. Mm-hmm.
I'll spit out now.
Also,
that one was actually pretty sour.
that was really sour. Your eyes are watery. So are mine. We did good for a second.
I want to see if I can find the original recipe one somewhere.
Wow.
Wow, that one got me actually. Maybe
apparently, I think also this got me through anxiety because like they say if you're feeling anxious, just throw one of these in. It kind of takes your energy away from what you're
thinking about,
anxious,
like something.
Which makes sense. Remember when we used to throw these in our water too? Like, did you ever used to do that? Or like your soda, like 7-Up, you would like put it in your 7-Up and yeah.
Were you a 7-Up fan?
Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Coca-Cola all day, every day.
I did Mellow Yellow. Remember Mellow Yellow?
Yes.
So bad for you.
So bad. That's just as bad as Surge.
Yeah, it's basically like Surge.
Surge looked like you were drinking like melted boogers. It's so gross, but so good.
My school was in like the trailers that I talked about before, and so all the ramps. And so there were vending machines outside. And so many kids would drop their quarters and they would go through the, so I would spend recess going underneath and collecting all the coins that had fallen just so I could buy Mellow Yellows at school. So my parents wouldn't let us drink them at home. So I would have 1 to 2 Mellow Yellows every single day, along with, remember in the vending machine, those disgusting red sausages, hot dogs that were in like the pouch that had all the juices in them. That and a Mellow.
Oh my God.
That and a Mellow Yellow was my snack every day.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yuck.
I know. There's no telling what's in those.
Yeah. I did. I mean, they're still around technically, but the Lunchables was my thing.
Yeah, I still love a good
pizza Lunchables.
Yes.
Definitely like don't make you feel great after, but it feels good while you're eating it. You know what I mean?
What else?
Oh, Flintstone, the Flintstone vitamins.
I still take those. I don't like swallowing pills.
Do they still have them? I thought they were discontinued.
They don't have the Flintstone vitamins?
I don't think so.
They did, or maybe not. I have some kind of chalky vitamin.
Okay, I'm sure chalky vitamins still exist.
Why did they discontinue? Was it because why did they discontinue?
I don't know.
But I know like there was an issue with like vitamins because kids would eat them think they're candy and like it's unhealthy to eat a whole thing of
I wouldn't just eat
vitamins.
one Flintstone vitamin. I would eat like 5, which probably isn't
not
good
that
for
good
you.
What was your favorite? So going to the Catholic school, did y'all have school lunches or did you bring your own lunch?
We would bring our own lunch.
Okay. You never experienced like the public school cafeteria food?
I did in high school.
Okay.
And I would always get like a burger and fries.
Yeah.
That would be my thing. Like our high school had the best French fries.
Really?
So yeah, but I still would make my lunch a lot of the time.
Take it.
Like I would always make a tuna sandwich and chips.
It's an interesting option for a high school kid. Like I love a tuna
and
sandwich.
And I would make it myself.
Okay.
Sometimes I would make it for like my boyfriend in high school too. Like here's your lunch too.
Wow, or domesticated.
Yeah,
we had like our school. Like we had like the square pizzas. And the brownies. Like square pizza day was my absolute favorite day. Yes. I still think about those pizzas. They're like so soggy. And then it's always like with like the really greasy brownie. And we would like barter. Like it was always like a barter system
always.
like in the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We did that too. We definitely bartered. But yeah, in elementary school, we didn't have that. I'm pretty sure we made our own lunches.
Made you and brought them?
Yeah. And then I don't know, these are still around too, but Pocky sticks. Did you ever eat those?
Which ones?
Pocky sticks.
Pocky sticks?
It's like an Asian candy, but it's basically like a little like a stick and then it's dipped in chocolate like halfway through.
Maybe.
And they come in these little red boxes.
Yeah. I don't think I ever ate that. Okay, yeah. Was that like
I don't know.
favorite?
I feel like because I went to school with like predominantly Filipinos, like that was their candy of choice. Or their snack of choice. And so we would always, whenever my dad would like buy me a couple boxes or something, and you would go on the recess and everyone's like, can I have one? Can I have one?
Like trade.
But yeah, but sometimes you wouldn't trade. They were just like, oh, can I have one? And you're like, no, because
these are mine.
I don't get these all the time.
Yeah.
But if someone always had Pocky sticks and they would always give me one, I'd always give them
Of course.
one, obviously.
Of course. Yeah, it was funny how like as kids, like even like sharing your last piece of gum or whatever. Because What was your like if today one of those snacks came back? Like for me, I loved a Go-Gurt. Like Go-Gurts were like
I hated Go-Gurts.
You hated Go-Gurts? I think they're still around. I would freeze them. And so it was more like
like a popsicle.
More of a popsicle.
For me, it would be Squeeze-Its. Do you remember Squeeze-It?
Which ones were those?
It was like a drink. Probably
like the ones
probably horrible.
Like
and you would twist little, it was plastic and it had a little face on it.
Yes.
When you squeeze it.
Oh my God, I forgot about those. Are those still around?
No,
probably
they're
a hazard.
not.
I feel like people choke on those. Like
for sure.
I always put them in my mouth.
Yes. No, I think the last one I had was maybe like 2000.
Oh, the
in like
Squeeze-Its.
2010 or something like that.
those.
But Squeeze-Its were everything. I loved Squeeze-Its. There's got to be so bad. The coloring of them, it can't be healthy.
I mean, we
for
drank.
you.
I mean, Kool-Aid. We literally would get
Yeah.
a pouch of freaking Kool-Aid. I mean, I know it's still a thing, but like thinking about that's what we drank every day. We'd put Kool-Aid in our beverages and also in our hair. Did you ever dye your hair with Kool-Aid?
No.
Yeah, that was big too. Like we would like dye our
I
hair.
never
with
knew you
Kool-Aid.
could do that.
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah.
I think it'll come out easy. It'll be next episode will be come with like purple and like pink hair. It's because we did Kool-Aid on it.
Oh my gosh.
So what are some other things? Millennial fashion. Oh my God. Seeing some of these fashions coming back is really funny. Like I saw a mannequin at the store and they had like a skirt over jeans. And I'm like, that we wore that.
Yeah. Also, I just saw on socials that this girl was talking and was like, "Hey guys, I just figured out this way how to like wear a belt differently." And she steps back and she's wearing like a shirt and then a big fat belt over the shirt, over the pants. And I'm thinking to myself, the comments are hilarious. They're like, Gen Zers, here we go again, thinking they're inventing things.
Something.
I'm like, no, honey,
No.
we've been doing that. And that was Barf, Central
We had
City.
the big tan leather belts that were like circle with like the
Yes.
studs around them. Yeah, and you just put it right over.
You put it
your
right
big-
here. It's like
right
not
there.
even on
No,
the
it's kinda hanging
widest
off. Yep,
on the
widest
widest
shirt.
part of your hip. You would
Yep.
put it, or you would
So
wear
flattering.
a shirt and then like put the belt right here. So it's like you're not even cinching your waist. You're actually
Know what we were
accentuating
doing.
your big rib cage. So you're not doing anything. Like the belt had no purpose.
No purpose.
And it was. And yeah, and then, you know, it's like, I just was like, girl, everyone in the comments is like, you did not.
Just think you invented this.
You didn't invent this. This is not.
But I mean, it's what we said. Fashion repeats itself.
Of
And when I was younger, I
course.
was like, I'm never gonna dress the way my parents used to dress. But like, it's a real thing.
But
and like,
I do feel like we always gave credit for that.
yeah,
Like if we were dressing in like sort of 80s, you're like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, this is like what they did in the 80s.
Yeah.
That now it's like, oh, look at what I just
What I
invented. It's like,
invented.
no, girl,
Yeah.
like we've been doing this.
because we love to say like,
forever.
oh yeah, my mom let me borrow her vintage, whatever,
Exactly.
and like this is from this because I love the '70s fashion. Is always my favorite.
Yes.
What are other some like things that we used to wear though that were like, I feel like you kind of have this. I feel like you're still good about kind of mixing your fashion. I mean, you're a model, so I feel like you're good with fashion, but like,
I just think that the Christian Audige, did you ever wear
no,
wear that?
I know, yeah, but
Yeah, where it's just like there's like pattern everywhere,
so like, the
rhinestones
logo overload.
everywhere.
The
It's
juicy
like
couture,
excessive logo mania.
yeah.
Just I just hate
I did that with
it.
apple bottom
Oh.
jeans. I had like the apple bottom jacket that just said apple bottom all over the place with the apple bottom on the butt.
Yes, or if you were wearing, you know, Hollister or Abercrombie
You
or
had to
whatever,
make sure
the logo had to be
Have
there. Otherwise, you weren't cool.
You weren't cool, and it doesn't count. I feel
Yeah.
like not everyone knows.
It's like if I was wearing that and sweatpants, like the sweats had to say Abercrombie on the
Yeah.
bottom and Abercrombie here, or like Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
You know, it was like such a funny
the
thing.
face.
Just,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously like Von Dutch, juicy
Von Dutch is making a
tracksuits.
comeback too.
You know, the butterfly clips.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
love a good butterfly.
gosh.
Everybody, low rise jean. I was so happy when high rise became it because that's the way my body is. I'm like, thank God low rise jeans are gone. But now like skinny jeans, I saw you rock a very cute outfit, but you had the capris out the other day, which
Yeah.
are so I do love a good capri.
I never thought I'd put them on again. I swear I never thought I'd put them on ever again, to be honest. But I did put them on and I was like, okay, this is kind of cute. It took
was
me back,
cute.
but also, yeah, it took me a lot to like put them on.
Yeah. To be like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah, because as kids it wasn't like
As kids, oh my gosh, like that and pedal pushers. Remember?
yes, all the pedal pushers.
With the ankle. So it just like cut off right at your
Yes.
ankle. It's just so
Yeah.
ugly. It was just so bad. It was just not.
I had the ones that like had the zippers so you get to be shorts. Capris.
Oh, yes, you had the thruple.
You had the they're like from limited
Yes.
too, and we would be able to
You
like
do the
zip 'em-
short, the jort, and then the flooded. They call
Yeah.
them flood pants,
The
or
flood-
right?
yeah, like-
Floods or something like that.
God.
That was crazy. But I do think that the low rise jeans are still an iconic thing that's also coming It's
no,
already
it's
back.
back.
But it was not a thing for a few years. Like
no
for a long time, everyone was wearing high-waisted.
Like, up to your belly button.
Yeah.
And I was happy with that.
I was too, but I don't know. There is something. I mean, I love
you look so good in a low-rise jean. I think you
Thank
also have to start in like, you know, I have a very short torso, which I think
would make you look good in
I don't
low
know.
rise.
Maybe I'll go home and look in the mirror and try some on. Maybe
I'll bring mine
next
over.
episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear now with my new
Low-rise
personality. I'm only wearing eventually with Kayla. We're at a funeral. You can't wear low-rise jeans. Like now, this is who I am now.
No, yeah, I definitely, I love it. But yeah, it's like just like, you know, we think about like red carpet stuff too. It's you know, Ashley Tisdale was somebody who, if you look at every single one of her red carpets back in the day, she is literally the identity of a millennial back then. I know she rocked the jeans with the skirts.
We all know exactly that picture of that.
The Kango hat, you know, she was the everything. She's the epitome of like that millennial era on a red carpet. But then also we remember Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears with the denim on denim.
Canadian tuxedo.
The J-Lo with the green Versace dress, like the deep dress. That will always be just iconic. Like we had so many iconic moments though that we have to give it to them.
But the red carpet, like back then and now, it's funny now people with the red carpet. I mean, it's a completely different like.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like the Met. You know, it is like look at Zendaya every time she hits the red carpet versus little Ashley Tisdale back then. Right. It's so cute. Imagine seeing them walk the carpet.
But that was fashion back then. That is what it was.
Like, that's how different fashion has like jumped.
Like that's why we were wearing it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like if we're doing like a millennial aging check-in, it's like, yeah, people are now having to wear earplugs when they go to concerts and things like that. And that's when I realized, oh yeah, we are.
I know. It's like this realization.
Gotta protect our eardrums.
I know. But even so the other day I was texting someone. Like I have much younger siblings and like whatever. But yeah, I always write LOL after everything. And it's like almost like we do it as like just to make sure you're not, you know, I'm not saying anything offensive. LOL. Yes. But like that's gone. We have to stop saying LOL behind sentences. Apparently, that is no longer a thing. Posting a photo of your food at lunch isn't a thing anymore.
I still do it, and I will forever do it.
I'm not stopping. I want people to be jealous of the eggs Benedict that I got for brunch.
Yeah, nope.
But that's not cool anymore.
I mean, peace signs. Everyone always makes fun of like peace signs, like that's such a millennial thing.
Is it?
But also, it's like back in the day, we weren't doing this. We were doing like this.
Yeah, we were sideways.
We were so cool.
As we age, we're turning
this straight out.
What's next? I think that might be a gang sign. I don't know.
But it was this like
with our little the duck lips.
Tongue.
The duck lips were so like.
And I just remember my mom saying, "You're gonna look back one day and be like, I wish I didn't do that." It's not that I wish I didn't do it. I just laugh though because it is funny. It's so ugly. It's like every photo.
When I go through like, my Facebook pictures from like college, it's all doing the same thing.
Oh, like phrases? Man, I gotta piss like a racehorse. Did you not ever say that?
But that sounds like a phrase my grandpa would say.
But I feel like we said it too. Like, man, I gotta piss like a racehorse. Apparently, can't say that.
Why? We can't say that anymore?
I guess
I'm putting it back into my vocabulary, my rotation. Because I like it.
But like, when was the moment for you that you realized, okay, I'm probably older now. I'm an older generation technically.
I think probably when my niece like was begging me to follow her on TikTok, and so I followed her, and then she started writing cringe on everything that I posted, and I thought I was doing a really good job because I was trying to learn TikTok and learn trends, and so I stopped doing the trends because of that. I'm like, this is probably like what my parents felt like when they were trying to like be hip with social media.
No, so that's why.
Yeah, she literally was like, called me cringe, and that really hurt my feelings. So
I hope she watches this. That she tells you.
Oh yeah, she's probably going to say, "The whole episode was cringe, Aunt Kayla."
Yeah, literally.
She's so mean. Why are we so scared of little kids?
I don't know. It's such a weird thing because we were them once
I know.
Too. For me, I think I started to feel old when one day I got into my car and I put my seatbelt on and I literally pulled a back muscle.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, cool, great. I love that. Never happened before. Never has happened before. But here we are.
Or knees popping, all of like,
yep.
You know, this is never mind.
Getting it low. I was going to say something. If I get it low, I may not be
Get
getting back high.
We're not that old.
We're not that old, okay?
Well, yeah. So this was fun rehashing being a millennial. I honestly just feel worse about myself now, but
people are gonna say this episode was so cringe.
It was so cringe. I think most of our viewers are millennials, though,
Yeah,
so they're gonna really appreciate. Okay, so before we go, we'll do this again. Hopefully, it's gonna act right this time. But so, should we pick one toy, one band, one snack, and one trend to resurrect? If we could. So. What would yours be?
My obviously like Bop It, love for that to come back. Spice Girls, duh, need them to come back. And I don't even, we didn't like talk about this, but Butterfinger BBs.
Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah.
They were like little Butterfinger balls, basically. I miss those.
I did love.
They don't exist anymore. No, they don't.
We should go to one of those vintage candy stores because sometimes you can find all of that stuff there.
We should.
All right, we're going to try this one more time. And we're going to ask it.
Will millennials age gracefully?
That's what we want to know.
If it gives us a negative answer, we're throwing the 8 ball out.
Without a doubt.
And I know that's right, honey. Yes. And you know what?
What, Vanessa? What?
Having 2 millennials as the ingredients to the best tasting tea you'll ever have right here in this room is Kayla Becker and Vanessa Curry.
That's right.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. We're so friends. I can't.